who's MD World Gold Council India, and he joins us for some more numbers and some more perspective on that. Som, hi, good to have you. Happy Dhanteras to you. What's your sense? What are you hearing? What are the indications of the kind of buying that we are witnessing in India today, or this week rather?
Yeah, I think we hear that people are coming in large numbers. There is a lot of positive sentiment amongst the trade and amongst the consumers. As you mentioned, it's also a tradition. It's also the softness in prices has probably attracted consumers. So it looks like gold demand, as we expected, is back in this quarter, starting with Diwali and the rest of the season. So it looks like demand is back.
So also, what's your sense on the numbers, if you could come out with an estimate? Because I was talking to some jewelers and some online guys as well, and they have given me a number anywhere between 30 to 50% of a surge in sales this time around.
Looking at the kind of activity on advertising and sales promotion that we have seen, I would think that kind of a number seems reasonable. It's also, we have to understand that this is happening after a very, very difficult half one. So there's a lot of pent-up demand as well, which is now probably getting released with softness in prices and better monsoons, etc. So I would think, yes, those figures seem reasonable, and from what we see, and what we see also on the promotional activities and advertising extra that goes on in the media.
One more question, Som, and this is about what's your sense on the demand this year in India, because it definitely does seem lower than the previous year. But any number, as we are in the last quarter of the calendar year, that you are now putting on?
Manisha, the first half last year was 352. We ended up with 248 this year. Okay, 2015 was 362 and 352, and this year is 250. So we already have been down by 100 tons in the first half. Second half, again, of course, demand has now come back, but we believe that even if it is on the same level as last year, the overall demand for this calendar year will be lower than the last year. And we have put out an estimate which said that against last year's 863 tons of domestic demand, this year we expect it to be 750 to 850. We believe it will be at the lower end of the range.
Point taken, Som. Thank you so much for joining.